What's up guys, today I'm showing you how to get the brand new THALASSAR'S RUIN Rod inside of Roblox FISH. So about 25 minutes ago, the brand new Tidefall update just released with like 7 new rods, and basically the best new rod in the update is called the THALASSAR'S RUIN. It is actually obtainable in like a secret area basically. But yeah, so if we go to the underwater opening over here, this is where the Tidefall area is. If you go down here with super flippers and advanced diving gear, tidebreaker, whatever you have, and swim all the way down, you will reach the Tidefall area. But there's a new feature called pressure, which is basically that if you stay underwater too long in the underwater opening, you will die, regardless of your drowning or your oxygen. So if you don't have a submarine, it will still work fine. You're just going to have to definitely combine the tidebreaker and super flippers. But yeah, so in order to go to the THALASSAR'S secret area, you guys are going to want to follow me. You guys are going to see the submarine will actually stop here. You won't be able to go any lower, but this is still good because you will not have any pressure yet. And you guys are going to follow me exactly where I go. And now instead of going down, you want to find this little crevice, this hole over here, and you will see that it turns into ocean again. So now you can unequip the tidebreaker or whatever you have equipped because you will not have pressure anymore. Then just go ahead and swim up here and you will be in THALASSAR'S secret. And so again, you want to swim all the way down to where the Tidefall area is, but instead of going just straight into the Tidefall area, you want to make a left into a little hole which will lead to an ocean area again and just swim up into here. And so now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pedestals. And on these pedestals over here are what you need to place in order to unlock the rod basically. It's 1 sunken enchant relic, 1 cosmic relic, another cosmic relic, and then 3 exalted relics. But what's going to be most difficult is going to be the Tide Essence, Requise Essence, and then Thalas Essence. So these are the 3 new essences that I've just released within the brand new update. I also should mention that you do need the Trident Rod as well in order to get this. I have a video on how to get the Trident Rod. Forgot to mention that earlier in the video, but if you haven't already gotten yourself the Trident Rod, I will leave a card to that video in the corner of the screen. But yeah, as I was saying before, these 3 essences over here are pretty difficult to get. You obtain them through the dripstones in the Tidefall area. So if we go back to the Tidefall area, I will show you guys where the dripstones are if you haven't been there yet. If we go right down here, basically you guys can see this is the Tidefall area. You can buy the Fallen Rod or do whatever. But if you look at this ceiling, there are a bunch of dripstones, like a bunch of sharp stones, and these have a chance to basically fall down, and then you can use a pickaxe in order to mine them. And you can also buy dripstone collapse totems over here for 35 million coins if you're like super desperate and getting unlucky with the spawn rates. For me, since I have like 1.3 billion, I'm just going to buy like 5 of these, I guess. But I will show you guys as an example. So I'll go ahead and use one, and then it says you hear stone crack above, dripstones are falling. Amazebot used a dripstone collapse totem to start a dripstone collapse. And so yeah, right here, like where I was standing, it just collapsed. You can go ahead and take out your pickaxe. There's another one over here. I can just go ahead and I received a rock from that one. So there's a chance you can get a rock, there's a chance you can get nothing, and there's a chance you can get one of the 3 essences. Right over here, there is another one, and from this one, I got nothing as well. And there we go. About on the 5th one, I got a Thalas Essence. So yeah, you have a chance to get nothing, you have a chance to get a rock, and then you have a low chance to get 1 of 3 essences. So you can buy the dripstone collapse totems like I did if you have a lot of money. If you don't, you can just wait for them because it isn't just 1 dripstone collapse. It is like multiple dripstones that collapse all across the Tidefall area, but you may need a few of those events in order to get all 3 of the essences. And then, so yeah, after about 10 minutes or so of grinding, and it only took 1 dripstone collapse totem, luckily, so it will realistically only take you like a 1 dripstone collapse event. I got all 3 of the essences. I got 2 Thalas Essence, 1 Tide, and 1 Requise Essence. So I can go ahead and place my Requise Essence in the middle, one of my Thalas Essence right there, and then my Tide Essence right there. From the Sunken Enchant Relic, you can get this by either trading or using the Sunken Rod, which you get from treasure chests. And then, of course, just fishing at the depths or wherever you want for the Enchant Relic. And then these other ones should be pretty easy. Go ahead and do 2 Cosmic Relics, and then 3 Exalted Relics over here. Then you have to take out your Trident Rod and then hold it out right at the door, and then click Trident Rod Insert, and it will say the door unlocks. And then unfortunately, you will no longer have the Trident Rod, but I mean, obviously the THALASSAR'S RUIN Rod is much, much better. Just go ahead in here and buy it for 14.5 million coins Very, very good stat. 200% lure speed, 450% luck, negative 0.2 control, but you could use something like Herculean to make that better. And then, yeah, you have unlocked Thalassaar's Ruin. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Again, it shouldn't take more than 1 to 2 Dripstone Collapse events for you guys to get all 3 essences. I'll try maybe host some Dripstone Collapse events in my Discord server if you guys want to join using the link in the description, or maybe giveaways for the essences if you are able to trade them. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Subscribe so we can reach 100K, and I will see you guys in the next Roblox Fish video.